Good morning, boys and girls. So, today we're going to be working on punctuation. Does anybody know what the word punctuation means? Brittany?
It's just like things you put at the end of the sentence.
Yep, good job. It does. It comes at the end of the sentence. And do you know why it comes at the end of the sentence? Josh?
To like split up your thoughts and split up the group of words.
It's used to show that we finished a thought or an idea, and it gives us a break when we're reading a passage or a story. Okay. So today we're going to be working on 3 specific punctuation marks. We have the period, which looks just like this, just a simple little dot. And then next we have the question mark. That looks like that. And then the exclamation point. Have you guys seen those punctuation marks before? Can you think of any other punctuation marks that there could be? Sometimes there's like this, it's a semicolon, and there's this one, but we're just gonna work on these 3 today. Okay, so I have a little video for you guys. Okay, so what are the 2 things that you guys learned from that video? Anyone pick up on anything from that video? Brittany?
There's 3 types of end punctuation.
Yes, good job. And do you know the names of them?
Period, question mark, and exclamation mark.
Yep. Okay, so now, kind of like the video, I have a riddle for you guys, and it will help us when we're constructing our sentences. It will help you decide whether to use a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. So I'm going to say the first part of the riddle, and then I'm going to have you guys repeat after me, okay? So, I'm a period, I look just like a dot.
I am a period, I look just like a dot.
Every time you see me, you must stop, stop, stop.
Every time you see me, you must stop, stop, stop.
Good job. Okay, now we're going to go on to the question mark. I am a question mark. You might ask me why.
I am a question mark. You might ask me why.
Every time you see me, your voice will go up high.
Every time you see me, your voice will go up high.
Good job. Okay, one more. I am an exclamation point. I'm full of surprise.
I am an exclamation point. I'm full of surprise.
Every time you see me, widen your eyes.
Every time you see me, widen your eyes.
Good job. Does that help you guys kind of really understand that you have to use emotion when you're working with punctuation marks? Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on periods today. We'll work on the exclamation points and question marks a little bit later. But first of all, I'm gonna read you guys a book called Ring Yo by Chris Rashka. Brittany?
Can we do the things with the book? Like, can we do it like along with you?
Yeah, the hand motions, yep.
Yes.
If you notice that you see a period or an exclamation point, just think back to our riddle. Okay. Ring yo. Hey. Uh-huh. No. You. Oh. So. And. What? You are? When? Why? So what? Then? No? Yes. Never? Ever? You do? Me too. We will? I do. See? See. See ya. Alright, so did you guys notice anything in that book that was happening with my voice? Josh?
When there was a sentence with a question mark, your voice would go higher.
Yep. Brittany?
And when there was an exclamation mark, you seemed excited
Mm-hmm.
when you were talking.
Yep, good job. Okay, so now we're just gonna go over just the periods. So a period looks like a dot, and we stop, stop, stop. And when is a period used? We use periods at the end of a sentence that is telling us something. And why do we use periods? We use them to show that we are finished with our thought and give the reader a chance to pause. Okay, some examples of period sentences are: the sun is bright, my dog is very tired, and finish your veggies. Okay, now let's try to think of our own sentences that ends with periods. If you guys want to just turn and talk with your neighbor and try to brainstorm a few sentences. Alright, did you guys think of some? Okay, does anybody want to volunteer to write one on the board? Josh? Good job. Notice that Josh made sure that his T when he began the sentence was capitalized. He always began the sentence with a capital letter. And then at the end, he used a period to show the reader that he was done with his thought. And his thought was, the cat went outside. Does anybody else have any other example that we could look at? Brittany? blue. Is that telling us something? Yeah? Yep. And it starts with a capital T and it ends with a dot. So that is a correct sentence. These are both very good examples. Okay, the next activity that I've planned for us, I'm gonna read you this sentence, or this segment. Winter is my favorite season. I like to play outside in the snow and go sledding. It's also my favorite time of year because my mom makes the best hot chocolate ever. Does anybody think something sounded funny about that? Yeah? What was funny about that? Josh?
There's no punctuation, so it kind of just went on forever. It's one single thought.
Yep, good job. That shows you how important punctuation is, because otherwise that was just a boatload of information and we didn't know what was going on. So what we're gonna do is try to put some punctuation in here to make it a little bit more easier for the reader. So, does anybody have any ideas of where we could place a period to make this sound a little bit better? Brittany,
After season.
do you wanna come up and add it in there? Good job. Winter is my favorite season. Okay. I like to play outside in the snow and go sledding. It's also my favorite time of year because my mom makes the best hot chocolate ever. Do you think we're done? No. Can somebody else add another period in there for me? Josh?
After sledding.
I'll take a little bit, talk to your partner, see if that paragraph is done. Do we need any more punctuation? Brittany?
We started at the end, after ever.
After ever?
Yeah.
Okay, does somebody wanna read it out loud now to me with the periods and the punctuation? Josh?
Winter is my favorite season. I like to play outside in the snow and go sledding. It's also my favorite time of the year because my mom makes the best hot chocolate ever.
Good job. Notice how that sounded a lot better when Josh read it compared to when I read it. So, now on your own, I just want you guys to jot down a few sentences in your journal, and I'll be collecting them when you're done, so just jot down anything that's on your mind. You only need like a sentence or two, so as soon as you're done, just go ahead and set your pencils down so I can come around and grab them. Everybody done? All right, perfect. Good job today, guys.